Hi guys, your flipped video today is on hyperbolas. This is the third conic section that we've talked about, the first being circles, the second being ellipses. During our question time yesterday about ellipses, several of you had asked whether we could have the terms for an ellipse be subtracted. And I said we would talk about that tomorrow. Well, let's actually talk about it today on the flipped video. And let me show you the answer just right away. Okay? The actual formula for a hyperbola, the working form, is this. That's the working form for a hyperbola. So hopefully the first thing you recognize is the fact that this is very, very similar to an ellipse. And in fact, the only thing that's different is the fact that it is subtracted. Each of these two terms, the square terms, are subtracted. Okay? So you'd think that's not really going to cause such a dramatic change, is it, to have these two terms subtracted? Well, you'll be surprised. Okay? First of all, what I want you to realize is that when we have this kind of equation, it really depends on which term is negative. Like here, you realize that the y term is negative. It could actually also look like this. Okay, so now it kind of looks like these terms are being added, but when you think about it, this first term is negative, and so they are still being subtracted. You're still finding the difference of the two of them. Okay, so but once again, it doesn't seem like that would make such a dramatic change in the shapes or the things that you have to take care of when you're talking about a hyperbola. Well, like I said a minute ago, you might be surprised. Okay, first of all, this shape is going to open left and right. And if you'll remember what a hyperbola looks like, that means it's going to be like this and like this. Remember that this is the one that there's two parts. It's called one hyperbola, one shape, but it has two different parts. This one, when the x is the term that's negative, the square term that's being negative, it's going to open up and down. So like this. Okay? Lots of other things come into play here, but I really need you to come into class tomorrow knowing these main things. And when you do that, we'll be able to get right into all of the extra stuff. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you go fill out your whisk.